Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal channel, day trading for an ROI payout. No trade recommendations, no trade signals, not selling indicators. This is just my trade journal, and I've got price action, order flow levels, weekend journal, July 22nd, 23. And what I've got up here is a weekly on the left, NASDAQ. You can see we've got that black candle on the far right. I'm looking at the last two candles to the right on the NASDAQ. So note the bodies of the candles, not the wicks. So I want to see if that is a short-term pivot and order block and see if price pivots down for the last full week of July. In the middle, we've got the S&P 500, a little different look. There's no black candle. It is just all green. You can see we do have a big wick, so we closed above the wick of the prior week, so that's a big deal. And as far as directional bias, I just need to see how we open up on Globex Monday. And then the dollar on the far right, that is the big deal. The dollar went down to a multi-week low. We broke 100, and then we closed Friday above 101. So I want to see if we can hold 101 and reprice upper level possibly to 102 before we close out the month of July. So it's a lot easier for me to do the 24-hour chart than the weekly. So on the far left, you see the NASDAQ definitely coming off of a pivot high 3 bars ago, and we closed on the low. So definitely what I'm looking at is a possible reprice to the volume imbalance, and that would be 1554.25 and change. On the S&P, what we've got is a volume imbalance that's way below here. I don't know if we're going to get it on the last full week of July, but that resides at 4510 by 4507 and change. So that's right here. And on the dollar on the far, we've had a multi-day up thrust, and we have a volume imbalance above at 109 by 101.6 and change. Those are the zones and areas on the higher time frame. Let's go to the next clip. Baseline 5, we've had an inverted yield curve since July 2022. 2-year Treasury 4.84 as the close of Friday, and the 10-year Treasury 3.837 at the close of Friday. The volatility VIX, actually, even though markets went down, we still had a lower volatility. You'd think it would go up. It did not. 13.60. Oil comes in at 76.83, and the dollar at 101.09. Baseline 5, close of Friday. I'm calling this the 7 stars of the S&P 500 because these magnificent 7 have been the bulk of the return of the total S&P 500 index. 7 equities: Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, Nvidia, Meta, Facebook, Google, and the 7th star, Amazon. So you can see the close of Friday, what we had, the total of all, if you owned 1 share each, $1,783.39 at the close, July 21st, 2023. Here we are with the S&P E-mini 15-minute benchmark. So this is like my workbench, and what I'm going to look at is this on all of Asia, Globex, all the way into the London Open. And what I'm looking for here is the low of Thursday basically was the low of the week for the E-mini, 4557.25, and that was Thursday, okay, right down here. So Thursday PM low. And as far as Friday's low, we didn't get all the way down there, but we did get in the PM low right here at 4562.25. Above this daily rectangle fair value gap, that's going to be the measuring stick if price can go above or below, especially in the RTH Monday. These are the levels. You can see how we had this inverted fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame of this rectangle here, and then this new day open gap right up here was never touched on Friday. Just wasn't going to get there. And again, that goes back a few days to Wednesday. So again, these are the levels I'm going to watch for on Monday Globex. We've hit the higher time frame, the weekly, the daily, but it gets down to, if I'm going to frame a trade idea, it's got to at least start with the 15-minute and then have a bias. So again, relative equal lows for the week is a level, and above this daily fair value gap is another level that I'm going to be paying attention to. That's all. Take care. Aloha, and thanks for subscribing to my loyal subscribers. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.